I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We welcome Penprah to the show. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, hello everyone. I am Penprah, rock hopper, cultivator, penguin, and all-around chill guy. How y'all doing?
Yeah, you can't get much more chill than a penguin. That's pretty chill. So when did you get started with the content creation thing?
That would have been March 16th. I didn't really do anything prior to it, and I kind of went right into it VTubing. Because why not?
Oh, why not? Had you been watching them before?
Barely.
Was there anybody that kind of pushed you to the edge of doing it, or was it again just a random choice?
I was planning on doing some streaming anyways prior. However, with the concept of VTubing that was introduced to me, I learned of it through watching what was a very popular D&D channel.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I discovered VTubers from that point, and then went down a rabbit hole, watched one person who goes by Nudie,
mm-hmm.
who also is a penguin VTuber artist.
Yeah.
And then from there, I was like, you know what? Why not? I love penguins, because why not?
Hey, you can't have enough penguins. That's for sure. Have you gotten the growth you wanted so far as being online, or was that even a thought when you turned the mic on?
Honestly, I didn't really care. Don't really care. I just do this for fun. I mean, I technically set a goal of hitting 1,000 followers. You know, some people may have really high goals. Just 1K, and I've had steady growth. I have some limitations that make it difficult for me to stream every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I can be really infrequent. And I also don't know how to do shorts or anything like that. Yeah. So that also doesn't help.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people use those as kind of commercials. Stick out there and there, and then it's like, if you want more, come watch us do it live. So I don't know whether that's like a marketing thing or but there's some people who are just really, really good at it.
Right.
The shorts thing. And I'm looking at it as an old man. I'm like, okay, you and your fancy doodads.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, you enjoy yourselves. We'll do the adult things over here for a while. Is there something that you've been surprised by that you started VTubing? It something that's come to you easier than you thought?
Easier to me, I guess, would be how easy it is for me to connect with others.
Yeah.
In a sense. Because being honest, I'm pretty self-sufficient for the most part. I don't do like a lot of collabs or anything, but I do get along with others pretty well. Connect with others pretty easily. I just usually, go to the rhythm of my own drum, though.
Yeah. That's one of the things that's great about the VTuber community, is that everybody has their own drum.
Oh yeah,
and it's just so widespread, and to see how people present themselves and how they want to be seen, something that they're not able to do probably in real life. Was that something that caught you? Was the ability to kind of be yourself but not be yourself at the same time?
I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, there's stuff that comes through, yes, but I also have a performance mode, you know?
Uh-huh.
Because it is, at the end of the day, still, you know, it's content.
Mm. Yeah. Well, it is content. Yeah, that's for sure. You're,
So,
are you at this point though? Since you're obviously enjoying it, otherwise you wouldn't be still doing it. Is your content for yourself or for your audience at this point?
really, I mean, I haven't thought about it. As far as that part goes, I mean, sure, I got people that I've been regulars for a year or so, even if I disappear for a while, or other things. But like, I I guess I'm doing it for myself, but I never really put thought into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, some folks, they start doing things and then they get to the point where they'll say stream a game or something, and that it's not really something that they might like, but they'll play it because their audience might like it, that sort of thing.
Right.
Um, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it depends on the person. Would
I
you?
usually just play whatever I feel like playing for the most part. I mean, if I get invited to a collab, sure, I'll play the friend slop of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
Whether I have fun or not, they'll never know.
That just not your cup of tea.
it's it's as far as it goes. It's I'm fine with doing collabs if it's like small group,
Yeah.
but if it is a large collab, large thing, because I do not like talking over others,
Uh-huh.
and will avoid streaming that day if I am part of it, just because it makes it really difficult to one talk and be entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. It especially when you get. I've seen some people do some of these games with like 12 people. Um, there's not really a lot of game playing going on.
No, it's usually just loud noise.
Yeah, yeah. If I went loud noise, I'll go argue with my wife. I can do that. That's makes it a lot easier. Or go into the kitchen and drop a piece of cheese on the floor and have 9 cats fight over it. That'll get you a few loud noises too. Um,
Oh, absolutely.
oh yes, and probably it'll take your shoe too while they're at it. Um, for you, what is your favorite type of stream at this point? What
So
would be the optimum?
the type of stream I've enjoyed doing the most as of currently, um, I have a lot of fun doing the my handicam streams. So I don't do them often, but when I do, I'm usually opening up cards, uh, you know, opening up boxes for trading card games, or I'm doing Gunpla.
Mm,
Uh, they are semi-frequent, just not as frequent as should be, because, like I said, I do have some limitations that will make it difficult for me to stream.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It would be difficult for me to do anything that involved actual building skills. I couldn't do anything like
yeah,
that. I just, it's just not happening. My wife takes the tools away from me when I start doing things because she knows either left-handed or right-handed, it's not going to matter. The whatever's
I can see. But have you tried with your feet yet?
they won't get up that far.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have them both on the ground at any particular time. Um, and I'm glad I married somebody who knows what they're doing with this stuff
That always helps.
because I don't know nothing about it. Um, have you been able to do much collaboration outside of that? Uh, the schmoz of the week type thing.
So, I mean, yes, I'll do. So some of it like that, the general stuff. I've been on. I guess actually, like the first time I really done anything like that was actually on a really big VTubers game show, actually,
Yeah.
uh, which was a lot of fun. It was literally guess who is not the VTuber.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go?
I was voted out because they did not believe that I was a VTuber. They said my model and my the way I sounded was way too professional.
Oh, oh, so this is kind of a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, so the event was for creators like under 1,000 not 1,000 views, like 1,000 under 1,000 followers.
Hmm.
And you could do whatever you want. You could like hand it off to someone else, your model. You could, take over someone else's model, be like, I am, but I'm not this one. So there's always someone who's a fake. But no, I was sussed out.
Well, and it's yeah, those games. I enjoy watching them, but then you get folks that aren't taking it seriously at all, and then you got people who are taking
Right.
it too seriously, and it doesn't seem like that would be a very good mix between the two of them.
Yeah.
And most of my games, I want to have at least some general goal when I'm playing them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you're supposed to
And
get things. I'm just throwing somebody into the water. Okay, that worked.
yeah. And
Uh,
as far as like other things go besides, run of the mill front and slap week, basically, I mean, I'll eventually once in a while do like, oh, here's Mario Party with some added rules to it, whether it be, you know, penalty, here's some like penalty extra or drinking involved, because why not? Um, or let's see, another thing would be, there was actually one I did recently where it was an art collab stream where we randomized what we had to draw using a gen. So it's like, oh, it had like the body of a fish, but had the feet of a lion, and it got weirder and weirder as it went on. So,
I
I
just
mean, you got to make your own fun.
yeah, you have to, you know, sometimes you get in those situations, you kind of get left out too. That's not good. Um,
Right.
if you, what would be a good situation for you for for a collaboration? Do you have to know the person first, or what would be a yes for you?
I mean, I don't, as far as it goes, I know some people do like, hey, let's let's hang out offline first, see if we vibe. I
Mhm.
completely understand that one. A lot of the answers you'll probably get from me is like, I don't care. Just so the and if the person wants to chill first, fine. As if the person wants to just go right into it with a stream, be like, hey, do you want to build Gunpla together on a stream? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Just want to fight me in Yu-Gi-Oh? All right, let's throw down our decks. Let's just have fun.
So
So
the card ripping that you do, what
yeah.
types of cards?
So the primary card games I pull on stream are going to be for Final Fantasy
Uh-huh.
and for Gundam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
almost exclusively those two.
yeah. So are there chase cards in there?
Oh yes. Um. So let's just say with Final Fantasy, the chase. So there's like a chase card and a Holy Grail, basically every set. Your chase cards are going to be your full art cards. So let's just say Final Fantasy VII. Everyone knows Final Fantasy VII. Basically, let's just go with Cloud.
Okay.
There might be a Cloud full art, but there might also be, and that includes set a Sephiroth, but the Sephiroth has like a golden bordering with a signature. So, and the signature card is the Holy Grail.
Ah, okay. Oh, you
So,
get that signature card. It's an artist signed.
yeah, it's like an artist signature on that, correct?
Yeah.
And the um sometimes the voice actor, it all really depends, but when
Yeah.
it comes to it, the let's just say most of them are like around $1,000.
Woof. Woof.
I
Is
am
it?
not that lucky.
Not yet. I mean, keep going. You might get a shot. Is it?
Oh yeah, gambler fallacy.
Is it tough to get a box of those cards?
No,
Uh,
not necessarily. I mean, it all depends on your local store,
yeah.
because they might the local store might not be approved for selling like Final Fantasy or like for Bandai, whatever it might be. So it really all depends on the local seller.
Okay.
But a lot of like the major card shops would have the coverage. Maybe not for Final Fantasy. That one's a lot. They don't advertise it much,
Yeah.
so a lot of people don't even know it's a card game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's yeah. It's I hadn't heard of Final Fantasy as a card game.
yes,
Is it? Do you play that game?
yes, I actually play it, and I'm technically on a team for it
Oh,
too.
that's good.
By a card sleeve company.
That's cool. Nice to get the sponsor.
Yes.
The gameplay itself, is it a build build offense, build defense, or what type of game?
It really depends. Because new sets release, they'll introduce new cards. They'll introduce some that might try to help the meta, help certain archetypes. Some cards get absolutely, because with Final Fantasy, it is a single, basically legacy format where things don't rotate out. So some older cards might be help out some really newer cards and vice versa, and that can really shift things.
Yeah.
But there are here's a reference here. There is a Warrior of Light deck that basically was tier 0, which basically means this is the deck to beat. This is like, if you're not playing it, basically what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it was basically the best deck for like 2-3 years straight.
Okay. Yeah.
The other decks that came along the way that are tier 1, 1.5, nothing ever quite hit 0. And then they finally nerf some cards after so long.
Yeah, they're like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Well,
the community was getting outraged because literally you could. I mean, some decks you could be like, okay, I'm going to throw it in. Here's $20 deck. You can win tournaments with like a $20 deck.
Yeah.
Then you come in with like $1,000 deck.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess all the card games like that had to go through that phase.
Oh yeah.
Of figuring out what was just too damn good to put
like
in the games.
One of the the most recent set that came out a couple of months ago, they had basically they always release here is a flavor of the set. Here is just a forced synergy package that you can get. So if you're just getting to the game, you could easily build a deck. Yeah. It's a tier 1 deck. Oh. Accidentally.
Oops.
Whoops.
Didn't mean that.
So it's like $20-$30 to build, and it's yeah.
So it actually $30 gets you a winning hand for the most
a solid winning deck that can win you like. So some games, most of the time for at least Final Fantasy, they're gonna end up being they can be like turn 3 to 5 most of the time. It all depends on the matchup though. Yeah. Now for talking about Gundam is a lot slower. That's like you're going to like usually turn 7 to like 12, depending on the matchup.
Yeah.
It is much slower.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really understand those games a lot. I do like watching them to see people and of course there's always strategy involved in it, and I like to see people try to set things up even though I don't understand anything that's going on.
Oh yeah, no, some of the what they're called lines are crazy because there was one deck for Final Fantasy that could get you a turn 1 win. But it was basically, it involves some knowledge of percentages of what exactly your deck was and what you knew was coming up next. But basically, it just spat things out on the ground and then gave it haste and you could swing out. Didn't always do turn 1, but it could do turn 1.
Oh jeez. And you're not going to find that out until you play it for a while. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
and even the people who make it don't even know necessarily.
No, not unfortunately, not necessarily. Sometimes things just accidentally work,
Yeah.
and it just goes off. Yu-Gi-Oh, however, that
Yes.
is the turn one. You win or you lose, generally.
Yeah.
So,
Here's the bomb. Which side is going to blow up on?
yep, it's literally a coin flip.
Yeah. It reminds me of the days way back when we would play Dungeons and Dragons, and um, you would you'd have DMs trying to do something, really amazing, not knowing that you have a bunch of degenerates that are in the party. that will, that will
Oh,
do.
you speak my language. I actually just recently got done with a 4-year campaign.
Yeah.
So, well, for Pathfinder second edition, but still.
Yeah. It we would, and one of the guys on our crew had an IQ of about 6 million. He's one of those people that learned how to play chess in 15 minutes. That type of guy.
Okay.
So we would just come up with a plan, run it by him, and then go for it. And just make him so mad.
That seems fine.
Yeah. And we ended up carrying dead bodies around with us because most of his traps involved, like, you go into a room and something happens, so we just throw the body in the room and it would set the trap off. He just got so ticked. Like, yeah, you gotta change up your game a little bit. We're gonna, and he's like, no, the body falls apart. Okay, we'll use that one.
Okay.
And go from there. So right now, if I were to tune into one of your streams, what would you be streaming?
So right now, it'd most likely be Echoes of Aincrad, for Sword Art Online,
Okay.
because that just recently came out like 2 weeks ago, and I am currently playing it on very hard and the death mode. Now, if you're not sure what that is, as far as like the game goes, so Sword Art Online anime, so it's an anime game, but it's like a Souls-like.
Okay.
In a sense. Mm-hmm. So you got the bosses go through the gates, farm, you get abilities, different gear, you can level up, enhance, etc. Very hard increases how much status they give you, how much harder they hit you, how much more health they have, and how much less damage they take. So, yes, very hard.
Yes.
And with death mode, just like the anime, if you die, goodbye to your save file. You start from scratch.
Oh no.
You cannot copy it. There's no way to external save anything. It is like the game will not allow for it. It is on its own separate thing, and you will just lose it.
Oh no.
So yeah, I've died 3 times.
Yeah, that would be such bad. There's some of these games that come out now where they look like they're fun, but they still do like this one death and the game's over type deal.
Right.
And I'm like, we're in 2026. We could do better than that. I would get so frustrated that I wouldn't want to play it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's part of the fun too. But I'm going into the game blind. Like it just released. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna bash our head into it. So, I'm just like I said earlier, you just gotta make your own fun with it sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. Gunpla as well. So building models, and some random JRPGs, and then ASMR as well.
So, what types of stuff do you like for the ASMR stuff?
So the ASMR is a bit newer. I mean, I've done it a little bit in the past couple times, but I'm getting more into it.
Yeah.
But it's mainly okay, it's usually me reading non-cover material, like poetry among other things, but also writing poetry. But also do your standard triggers. I got brushes, I've got water globes, I've got I got supplies to mess around with.
I got things I can use.
Oh yeah.
Don't you worry. I got this.
I've got a nice arsenal.
That's
And it's
the
a completely different mic that I'm speaking to as well right now for it. It's not like the common like 3DO either that you see a lot of people use, or like the Blue Yeti. It's nice. I'll put it just that way.
that's that's pretty cool. Is there a game that you'd like to stream but you haven't been able to do it yet?
Ooh, now that is a good question. So funny enough, this so as part of what I usually say like on my intro when like someone like raids into me, it's like I a variety streamer doing like card openings, JRPGs, ARPGs, as you know, Diablo likes. But thing is that I have not streamed Path of Exile 2 yet, and I
Okay.
really should. I spent a lot of off time stream from it, but I really want to actually stream. I just haven't done it yet for some reason.
Oh, well,
So
well, I mean, it's out there for you. I mean, it's not something you can't do, right? Are you able to? If you
oh,
want
I'm
to,
absolutely able to do it.
yeah.
You know, explain everything, have fun with it. So there's no reason for me not to. I just literally haven't for some reason. So,
Yeah.
what is there another one that's also a good choice here? 1 second here. I just pulling my Steam library real quick.
Well,
Do do do.
I can certainly understand. Um, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
it.
Oh, that's right. Just in general, the Castlevania collection as
Oh,
well.
oh yeah. You can always go back to that, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's also something I want to stream.
Yeah. Is there any game that you would consider a comfort game?
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. Why is that your comfort game?
um, so it's I don't. The best way I can put it is this: it's just something about just hitting the massive amount of number of people taking down like a single map, trying to run my speed times. I find it just comfy on my end, and just being able to go ham slicing dice on my enemies, I guess. But yes, no, it is a very wild take for a comfy, cozy game. But yes, that's definitely one of them.
Mhm.
Or I'll play fishing games.
Mm. Well, there you go. And it's just, that'll get you through a while, but you have to be able to talk with chat while you're doing it.
Yeah,
And
fishing games are fun. But that's it's mainly Dynasty Warriors. It's always been like a comfort, cozy game for me. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just rough day. Dynasty Warriors. All right, feeling better.
yeah.
Just
Well, would you play that online, or do you enjoy it too much offline?
either or. I've technically played. I have played only Origins on stream.
Ah.
Which follows a different style of gameplay than normal. With what's the original character you come across in the game is the Wanderer, and then you find out his real name.
Mm.
Definitely more romanticized. People also call it Bromance of the Three Kingdoms because of how pretty everyone looks. So
The the landscape right now for VTubers, do you see it as a positive uh, situation, or do you see too much negative creeping in at the moment?
I mean, just in general for landscape. I mean, I will in general. I'd say there's a bit more negative than positive, only because there's a lot of high school mentality that goes on.
Yeah,
That, that's my quick take on that, at least.
yeah. Well, there is. And I've kind of compared it every once in a while to um, going from starting up as a VTuber the first time is like going from high school to college, where you kind of present to the new people how you want to present yourself, and they don't remember
Right.
that you split your pants in third grade reaching down for a pencil. Um, that you kind of get to start fresh with it, and maybe there's some folks who take a bit too far, that sort of thing, trying to get back at previous slights by doing the same thing on the internet.
All
Um,
right, let's see our eighth Google Doc today.
oh no,
Yeah,
uh,
just it's just all that.
yeah,
I just don't want to deal with drama. I
yeah,
don't want to see it. Don't want to deal with it. And there's a lot in the VTuber sphere.
yeah. There is.
So
I mean, some of it, you want to tell people about, but some of it is like, you
it
really have
should
to.
really just keep between private affairs. It should not be blasted. A lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, what would you? Uh, what some of it's like you're really showing a lot of yourself here.
Right.
Preview what you're doing. Have you got in trouble on occasion because of the VTube the VTubing itself? You don't have a net when you're on.
Right.
Have you occasionally said something and like, oh, I should not have said that?
Nothing that I can think of. I generally curate my words very well when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Um, or in any scenario where I'm with others, so that is usually not the case. Now, I may have said something that may have accidentally came across as unintended, but not, without me realizing it. Because sometimes I can be not crass, not rude. I'm just a little bit of a snob, I guess.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to be. That's
Yeah,
that's I there are some things that I consider myself a snob on, like some types of music. Like
right.
if I hear like a classical song, a classical piece after 1900, I'm probably not going to listen to it.
Understood.
Yeah, like no, no. And by the way, everyone, no, Cole Porter is not classical music. Just like my local radio station to know that.
Now, because we're on classical music real quick, I want to hear your take on this real quick.
hmm
The What do you think about identifying as for like video game JRPG music as being like almost neoclassical in a sense?
I don't see anything too wrong with that. I mean, it depends on how it sounds, of course. I mean,
Right.
if you're um the neo part makes a big difference. I mean, yeah, but
Oh yeah, that's the best way to type
yeah,
it as or
yeah,
define it as
yeah,
neoclassical.
because
So
you can go a lot of different ways with that. But
yeah,
there's a good chance, some of those might be um right there with the classics, just because it's not in a full orchestra or anything like that.
right,
You can have some pretty decent. There's a lot of classical music that's just four people in a quartet, or one
right,
person sitting at a harmonic harpsichord,
right,
and that's pretty dang good stuff. I wouldn't not classify that as classical, but when you start getting into things like show tunes,
oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. There's just some that'll start off on the radio, and I'm like immediately turn off.
I completely get that one.
Yeah, and I used to listen to it all night, listen to the classical, and then I woke up and it was like an entire that the entire hour was going to be dedicated to um, the typewriter song. Like,
Oh, that one. Okay.
uh, no,
Okay.
do not do that. Or waking up to Porgy and Bess. I'm like, no, it's not a ragtime. Ragtime is not classical. It's ragtime.
Yeah, right time is his own thing.
Yeah.
Now I have the typewriter song in my head, thanks.
You're welcome. Anything I can do. I got to share the pain because it's not leaving my head anytime soon.
All right, we're gonna suffer together. It's okay.
Especially when it's like 2:30 in the morning and you're barely awake and you just hear that going off and there's nothing you can do about it because you can't wake up enough to shut the radio off. That was my sleep paralysis demon.
Oh no! I mean, there could be worse, but like that's that's its own circle of hell on its own.
Yes, that's right. So, would you try to do a like one of those 24-hour type streams, or are you sane?
So I am fine with those. I have accidentally done 17.
Oof.
That was unintended. I was literally just like, we're just gonna stream today, see how it goes. I didn't work the next day. And then all of a sudden, because I started at like, I can't remember if it was 6 or 8 central that day.
Yeah.
And then next thing I knew, it was like noon. I'm just like, I
Yeah.
should probably get some sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I used to do that with Stardew Valley a lot. Where I would start, get home from work at usually about midnight my time, and I would start playing it, and then it'd be like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's me with like Diablo games. I can just go. The Diablo likes it, Path of Diablo. We got Path of Exile, Last Epic, and Grim Dawn as the primary offenders of that.
Stay a while.
Stay a while.
Stay a while and listen to my boring old stories that have nothing to do with the game.
Deckard Cain.
Now that you've done all my work, I'll pretend to do something for you.
The Haradrim.
Yes. Welcome to the Rock.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I did too much. Now, that used to be World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I cannot sign my soul away again.
I used to get into a lot of the Diablo 2, and I at one point had gone through it 3 times, and with the same character, and kind of upped it each time to the strength of the monsters. So I mean, this guy was a mega beast, but the monsters were up there too, so it wasn't going to be an easy walkthrough. Plus, I cheated, and it does help if you cheat in those games. But I could never get through with the necromancer.
Oh, really?
I just can't figure it out. I mean, he's absolutely useless as a fighter.
Right.
And you can fire a couple of things, but early on, not great things. You can only animate so many skeletons, and they go down with a strong wind gust.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to get past the bosses when that happens. It's just too much. But when you get one of those, have you ever used a cheat in a game like that?
I mean, as like for Diablo likes, no. In game, other games, yes. You have, you got your. I'm pretty sure almost everyone is cheated in Skyrim.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. You'll do the old tilde console command, go to the hidden room, and then grab all the good loot.
That's right.
That you need.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's in the game.
They programmed it in, for crying out loud. It's like it's like Fallout. There's a Fallout games. It's like you can type this in, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that by accident. I mean, they
right.
You can put them in that way. And
so I mean, yes, I will. If it's available to me, I am not opposed to it because it is something that was built in by the devs.
Yeah, I tried to go through the first time without him.
Clean slate. Yep, I'll agree. 100% agree.
Yeah, Then afterwards, if I want to find some stuff I didn't get or just mess around with it, I will absolutely definitely cheat. Um, and sometimes you find some really good stuff, and sometimes you just find the most ridiculous things.
Oh yeah,
You get way ahead of where you're supposed to be, or you
the Skyrim one is notorious for that. Where all of a sudden you're not going to be doing as much damage as everything out leveled you because you decide to cheat and ease your way through it and do a bunch of like blacksmithing glitches or whatever, or Dragon Age.
yeah.
Decide to do a money glitch or you know,
Hey, you got the good stuff. It's just not going to be very good for you.
yeah.
Darn it.
Oh yeah, I know my glitches.
Yes, yes. What do you think about people who do like speedrunner stuff with this stuff?
So I find it really fun, and I every year actually like watch awesome was it Awesome Games Done Quick, HDQ, which happens early July. I actually tried doing speedrunner stuff for a while on 3 different games.
Uh-huh.
Um, it was for campaign of Rainbow Six Vegas 2,
Yeah.
uh, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and then the other one was Saints Row 3, 100% completion speedrun,
Hmm. Yeah.
which is about the speedrun is 38 hours.
Is it
Uh,
is
yes,
it the point where with the speedrunners they have their different ways of doing it. Some people will not use um, glitches. Um, some people will use certain glitches in certain situations, that type of thing.
right.
Would what do you think? Is there really a way to do it in any particular way that is more legitimate than another?
So honestly, end of the day, it's a glitch is a glitch.
Yeah,
Technically, you're breaking the boundaries of what the game is meant to do.
right.
So either way, if you're technically cheating, going through with only certain ones, it's still all the same in the end. Although it is fun doing the restrictions every once in a while,
Yeah,
uh, for what it might be. Because I know, like, you'll have your 80% or your 100% runs, um, and some things, if it's the 80% run, you don't necessarily need to, do all glitches. Then, in which case, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You don't because it's generally then a faster way
mm,
to do what you need to do. So it's all contextual.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. You get some people that people are using the phrase gatekeeping too much. And I'm not really,
Oh,
but
the
it's like, well, this doesn't count because you didn't do this right. Well, I mean, um, some folks don't like speed running at all. They say you're not actually enjoying the game. You're just trying to get it over with.
exactly.
Yeah, it's just a different way. Some games just aren't replayable,
I
and
agree with that.
to be able to enjoy it again. And if you've still got the game there and you've paid however dollars you've spent on that game, play it however you want.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to cheat every single time, then do it. Especially these days, and now with with games not even having physical copies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's kind of a moot point to say that the companies, especially the big companies, I mean, are taking it seriously. So enjoy it.
Right.
You you spent you just spent $80 on ones and zeros. Congratulations. You can't even break the disc. Yeah, you have to break the computer instead.
Or I mean, if you did pay the extra amount for just the case, you could break the case, I guess.
Yeah, that's yeah. You could definitely do that. We when I started with the computers, I had a Commodore 64,
Oh,
and
nice.
we had those floppy disks all over the place. Um,
Yep.
and you could get, you know, we'd always have copies of other people's games because you could break them pretty easy, break the copy protection. But
Right.
you had to make sure and get good quality discs because they'll only last like twice and fall apart. And when a computer disk falls apart, you can't fix it like you can a cassette.
Nope,
It's
not at all.
it's when it gets the inside gets crinkly, you're done. Um, this is not going. You can't take an iron and fold it back together. Um, but I really enjoyed them back then. Nowadays, I find I don't really have the twitch muscle to do some of these things or the eyesight. Um, those games like the not necessarily like Fortnite, but the Marvel Rivals. I don't even know what's going on.
There's a lot. I mean, I do play. I really play shooters as well. I just don't really play them like on stream, but once in a while I will. But like as far as it goes, there can be a lot that is going on. Be like, okay, what I get myself into?
Yeah,
Let me take a moment and like bring out the dummies guide real quick on
yeah,
on how to play this.
absolutely. Because I hear lots of voices and like, I see pow pow and all that stuff. I'm like, does anybody even die in this game? Because they all keep coming right back.
Right.
So what was the point in the first place? Um, I don't know. I mean, nothing. There's people who know how to do that and can see what's going on, but I think that most folks my age are uh, are not up to it anymore. Bring back our Tetris, by golly. Uh,
Oh man, I love Tetris so much.
yeah, yeah. I managed to beat the puzzle level at the highest. I got all the characters on there dancing around,
Oh,
and
very nice.
I called a friend of mine, and he says, "Don't ever call me again." I was like, "But they're all dancing. Don't call me with that ever again." uh, with would you consider yourself now that you've been doing the VTube thing for a while an introvert or an extrovert?
So I would consider myself an introvert, absolutely, but as far as it goes, high functioning.
Mm, that's interesting.
So
That's a different way to put it. Um,
yes,
yeah. So you're able to get along. I'm going to guess here. You're able to get along okay, but you're not very happy with it.
I I can be drug along to things just fine. My social battery is actually just fine as well.
Uh-huh.
I'm fairly ambivert, I guess, but more introvert.
Mm.
But that's what I said, or high functioning. Because I can adapt to any social situation.
Yeah.
Whatever role I am needed, I can play said role.
Hmm.
I can adapt, as if just fine,
Hmm.
be where I need, and then once it's done for the day, I'm crashing. So I am introvert. But yeah, no, I'll deal with it. You'll normally find me in the corner of a bar. Otherwise, if I do go to one, sometimes mistaken for a bouncer. It happened more than once.
Yes.
True story.
Yeah. Yeah. And I actually don't think I've been to an actual bar in years.
The same.
Yeah. I went to. There's a couple places here locally that are good for like lunchtime food. Bar food
Right.
is delicious most of the time. Um, but I haven't got to go to the bar just to be in a bar. For one thing, I don't drink, which doesn't help anything.
True.
But because I don't drink, I was able to get in bars at age 16.
Interesting.
Well, I had a mustache, so
Oh,
that's one
fair.
thing. But I also was smart enough to not cause problems.
Just go I'll have a water
Yeah,
or whatever. I'll have a pop.
yeah.
Sure.
I had a pop, and I went to play pool. That was all I did.
Yep.
And my friends would come in there with me, and they would immediately try to buy a beer. I'm like,
That is where the difference is.
yeah. Like sometimes they get away with it, sometimes they didn't. That I like.
Right.
I'm just here for pool, guys. I'm here for you to just thoroughly trounce me in pool, and then we'll get it over with. Um, that's. Do you think that there should be some sort of age limit for people being VTubers?
So I have had this actually discussion before with other people, and the so number one, this also depends on your country, mind you. You guys know not everywhere is America is 18 as an adult.
Right.
This, so, um, but I would probably say because I think even Twitch on its own technically says like the lowest age a speaker could be. I think is like you have to be at least I think 13 or 14. But I think if there was anything for like streaming wise, it would have to be at least 16. And if I had to put like a cap, but that's like depending on countries as well.
Right.
So
yeah, it just
you should be an adult considering your said country. That is
yeah. But I can see if you're a minor, I just don't. It just seems like the minors, once they get in, are there just to cause trouble.
I have because as far as it goes, because I am a family friendly streamer as far as it goes. I interact with people of like, whatever age that they come in at. I don't question whatever it is.
Right.
I've had other VTubers that have been like, yeah, on their profile it's like, yeah, I am minor, and they've reached out to me like, hey, they just ask some questions just in general about VTubing because they were newer. Sure, I'm gonna give you information because a lot of people like be like, yeah, minors do not interact or whatever. I'm just like, I mean, if someone wants assistance, wants to do something, I'm not going to stop it. People just don't have to be weird about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Because technically you're interacting with their chat, and chat could be someone in the chat you'd be talking to could be minor. You don't know. You have no idea.
Could be an old man. You never know that either.
Could be too. It could be someone who's 14. Could be someone who's 98. You don't know.
I would like to see a 90-year-old streamer. That would be pretty cool.
David Attenborough. Yeah. Please stream. David Attenborough. Give us a live stream.
There's that video of somebody doing Attenborough hating frogs. That was except for this beast.
Yeah, and I think there's like only a few things in the world he does not like. It's like one of those frogs. I know he doesn't know how to drive.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have. He shouldn't have to drive.
He shouldn't have to.
He's a knight now. He shouldn't have to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's got a chauffeur.
That's right. At least one chauffeur. At least.
When
your chauffeur has a chauffeur, then you know you've made it.
Oh yeah.
So I want to thank you so much for coming on. It's just a pleasure talking with you. I hear somebody who just kind of got into it and then stuck with it because they found out that they do enjoy it. That's really a cool thing to have.
Oh yeah.
Can you even see not doing it at this point?
So, if I will say this, it has become an investment for me at this point. So part of it would, if I did stop, it would be more, instead of it being as a graduation, it'd be more like, hey, I need to go on temporary leave, a temporary hiatus, but I will be back.
Yes.
Because like I said earlier, I'm not going to say what it is, but I have a condition that makes it really hard for me to stream sometimes. Or two, it would be where, who knows, I might be, bad headspace for a little bit. I'm like, hey, no, I'm not fit to stream right now. I'll be back when I'm good.
Yeah.
Peace out in the meantime. Yeah. Everyone's different.
Right. Well, I mean,
but as far as it goes, I would stay.
Yeah.
I'd stick with it this whole way through. Like, I went in with zero expectations and high production value. I'm going to stick with it.
As long as you're enjoying yourself, it's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you get people that want to go along for the ride, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wind beneath your wings type of situation.
Oh yeah, we're just gliding.
Yeah.
Like I said, chill time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I have all the links for you in the description for the video. And I want to thank you again for coming on. It's been just a pleasure talking with you. And I hope it continues to go your way. because people need to find out what Penprah's got going on. And we will have those descriptions for you, or the links in the descriptions. Thank you so much for coming on.
And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.